Got him. Got him. Got him. This is a good bass.
Much bigger.
Good bass. Good morning, all you beautiful weekenders. We are here in the great state of Texas on the Lake of the Pines. We are here with Michael Gillum himself. He is a good buddy of mine from the Marine Corps. It's been about 6 months since we've been fishing together, so it's been long overdue. It's time to get after him and see what we can do, and we will see you here as soon as we get a fish on.
Ooh, right in the sweet spot right there. Dude!
Oh, you missed it, I can still see the frog.
Oh my gosh.
Still there, getting. Still looking for it.
2-pounder?
Oh, he might be. I
Yeah.
didn't think he was that big.
It's got eggs in it for sure. What the heck? Look at his sides.
Yeesh. Seen better days, mama. Wow.
I read online a few days back that if they have scrapes on their sides like that, it's like a post-spawn sign, but she doesn't look like she spawned yet.
No, that's a belly full of something. It's a good fish. With little mouth on her, it's just fat.
Corner fish. Calling it. I said I'm calling it. Bro, I guarantee you there's gonna be a fish back in that far corner right there. With where these fish are at right now, I honestly think they're as shallow as they can be.
Yeah, I mean that one was literally in the grass.
Oh, dude, I called it. I missed it. Oh. Boom!
Did you just get bit top water?
It was I was getting it off some grass right there, dude.
It didn't sound like a...
Oh.
I don't think I've blinked since that happened.
Oh.
Get him out of there, get him out of there.
Nope, he's off. Dude! That was a good fish. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really good fish. Huh?
I saw him. He rolled and he was home.
That was...
I wonder if that's the same one.
Oh, dude, these fish are 3-0 on me. They're getting me good today.
He ate the fluke. Literally a weightless fluke. Nothing special. Threw in the grass.
A little small, but...
Why do they have black spots?
Yeah, I don't know. Every single fish I've been catching this year has a black spot on it somewhere. I'm not sure if that has something to do with the spawn or not. Probably does, but...
I don't know. I've never seen that before. Never seen that before. Oh, I got another one.
That's a better fish. That's a better fish. Get her in. Don't let her get in that. Keep her out of that grass.
I'm trying. I got a light rod.
Oh, yeah. They like that fluke.
That's a good one.
Better. Get in there.
Oh yeah, much longer. Yeah, buddy. Look at the color on this guy.
Let's try that next. Dude, what the heck? Small bite, but it was a bite. don't know about that.
Hey, all fish matter. I'll catch a small fish.
Over no fish?
Over no fish. I'd rather catch 21 pounders over 1 4-pounder.
Oh, I don't know. If I catch a 10-pounder today, I'm going to be happy that I caught that 10-pounder.
I'd catch a 10-pounder over.
Oh, there it is.
Keep him 10. Oh, God, that's a good one.
Oh, thank goodness.
Toad, brother.
Oh,
Damn. Look at the guy.
bit twice.
Everywhere.
Bit twice. Nah, you're good.
I was gonna. Okay. Well, at least dry it off.
I'll just.
You got water everywhere. You did that. Jesus Christ.
Well, thank goodness skunk is out of the boat. Jeez, took me 5 fish to finally get one, but. That's a big black crappie, bro.
Dude, I really thought I hit a stick.
Get that thing in here. Holy crap.
Damn, look at this.
Dude.
PB right here.
That is a beautiful crappie.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, holy smokes.
Dude, PB crappie right there.
Looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Small one, but. Dude, that thing, did you say that thing take off with that?
You're skiing with that. Jesus Christ.
Dude, the second I hit the water, it was freaking taking off with it.
Were you rolling?
Yeah.
You scared me because you were like, jeez. I just see a fish come flying out of the water, and I'm like, oh my God, he's got a monster.
No.
You followed that up with, well, he's not
Not
that big.
quite.
Oh yeah, there we go. Let's get out of there.
You found it? Okay. Fluke?
Yeah, I don't want to. I have really light line on this rod.
That's not bad. I like the dark fish here. They're all white in Oklahoma because the water's so muddy.
Take it easy, dude.
Thanks, man. I'll be back out in a minute.
Okay. Oh no.
There's another fluke up there, dude. Is that not a fluke? Bro, that's a black fluke up there. Yeah. It's literally the exact same spot.
There's another fluke right where I'm caught too. Two side by side now. They're literally touching. Oh, get out of there. So you fish tournaments on this lake?
A lot.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna give y'all a bait to try.
Okay.
When did you start getting sponsored?
Remember I was 14.
Hey.
What do you do now? Nice. Dude, that's
the life.
right there.
Well, I'm 17.
Oh, okay. Well,
I just fish high school tournaments like every weekend.
Cool. Thank you.
what's this?
Bug of some sort.
Creature?
Steam robots.
Whoa.
Okay guys, we've been fishing a bed for about, what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
Yeah, probably 30.
Probably 30 minutes. A couple decent bass on it. We're getting closer and closer every cast to getting these fired up and actually trying to get this, what are you throwing, a jig with the craw on it?
Yeah, it's just a bug creature bait with a black and blue jig.
That's what we're throwing, trying to get a reaction.
picked it up once, so we're on the right track. We just gotta get it. Whoa. Hold on. Got him to pick it up. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, they're definitely getting. See, they don't care as soon as it gets right there. It's only when it's in the dead smack center. They don't care if it's on the edge.
They're definitely getting annoyed though.
Yeah, they're getting more and more angry. I like seeing bass with emotion. Every time he sees it, he like freaks out. Like, I done told you. Get the hell out of my house.
See, that time she didn't seem to care as much.
No, just flashed it, but it didn't. It'd be nice if they could pull that every single thing.
Got him. Got him. Got him. This is a good bass. Good bass. There we go.
Oh god, this is much bigger than I thought it was.
That was a big bass, bro.
You're my PB. You're literally my PB.
Good job, dude. Put her there.
Oh my god.
Dude, we took
That is my PB. That is absolutely my PB. Oh my god. I cannot believe how long that took. This is the biggest bass I've ever held in my life.
that took forever. There's still another one over there too.
The other one's there.
That's definitely the female though, I think.
It spawned out already.
Yeah.
Okay, well we need the scale, dude. Let me see, where is it?
Right there. Alright, so we learned something. It takes time and patience to just tick these bass off and they will eventually strike at it.
Ready?
Yep.
Moment of truth. 413.
413.
413.
That's more than mine. Pretty bass. We right back to the bed. Everything's good.
Literally straight, literally right onto the bed.
Yep.
So do you think we can catch the other one?
Maybe.
Get him, get him, get him. Keep it pinned, keep it pinned. Keep him pinned. Keep him low. That's the other one, dude. Oh my god.
This is freaking awesome, dude.
Dude.
I can't believe we just caught both of those. It's not my PB. That's
That
a
one's
male.
bent.
It's a lot skinnier. Definitely not my PB.
Weigh him anyways. I'm curious because if the female was 412.
Yeah. No, 415.
415? I don't remember.
You don't remember your own PB?
No, dude, my mind has been racing, but it was 4 something. We'll have to rewind.
I can't believe I'm holding this fish right now, dude.
I want to get the
This
release.
is new.
I want to see. if we can pick him up on camera going right back to the bed like the last one did.
So the female was
414, 4 something.
the male was only 3'5". 3'5".
Dude, big old dark lateral line on there.
Not bad. I don't want to go home. That's addicting. I'm not gonna lie, that is super addicting.
Is that both of our first bed fish? Like
Legitimate sight fishing bed fish, yes, that is my first. And yours.
It's mine first too, and it was my PB.
Caught both the male and the female.
And I want to point this out. That's the boat ramp. We were on our way in. We've got both these bass 50 yards from the boat
I'm
ramp.
just gonna see what happens. Hey guys, I'm back in Oklahoma and I forgot to do one thing while I was out in Texas. I forgot to make a closing scene and outro for both of my videos, so I will be doing this in my room for this video and the next video that I'll be putting up in a few days. I have not started editing it yet, but I will get it up as fast as possible. I've had a busy week and that's why it's been longer than usual for me to get another video up. I'm just going to kind of recap what happened in this video. I got to Michael's house at 2:30 on Friday morning, okay? I left work Thursday night and I got to his house at 2:30 in the morning on Friday. We were planning on getting up early and going fishing at about 5 to drive out to the lake we were going to in order to hit sunrise topwater, and so that's what we did. But with that said, I ended up just pulling an all-nighter because I had to tie on some lures. I had to go get a fishing license from Walmart. We had to get the boat loaded up. We had to hook it up. We had to do all this stuff, so we decided to just stay up all night. Michael got a few hours of sleep before I got there, but I just pulled an all-nighter, which is like a first all-nighter I've had since college, and let me tell you, it hit me 20 times harder right now than it did when I was in college. I can't do that anymore. I will try to avoid that at all costs from now on because that was absolutely horrible the next day. We got there, we went to Lake of the Pines on Friday, got there, started throwing topwaters. Michael had that one mildly aggressive topwater bite, set the hook a little tad bit too early I think, and that's when the lure went flying by my face. Other than that, we didn't have any more luck on topwater, so we decided to start fishing with flukes, and Michael had something that I hadn't seen before. I think it's like a flashy. Let me grab it real quick. I have some now after how well he did with them, but they are a flashy swimmer. Yeah, right there, flashy swimmer. Flashy swimmer, this one's a 3/16 ounce. It's just an underspin, yeah. But this is what we started catching them on. Michael started catching them on, I didn't have any, but being stubborn and I wanted to catch them on what I brought, so I was fishing Texas rigged bandito bugs, Kraken crawls. Nothing against those, but they just weren't what they weren't what was working that day. This is a really good underspin because you can slow crank it. I mean, slow crank it, and that blade will still spin and spin and spin and spin, and it is a really good piece of tackle to have in your arsenal. We started catching some on that. I missed like 4 or 5 fish before I actually caught one. I was having a rough morning, and so we ended up catching, we caught quite a few fish in the morning. We had a dry spell in the main afternoon, and we didn't know where to go, so we went over to the dam, big boulders, rocky foundation, and we just fished the dam. First few casts I was throwing a white lipless crankbait, and I threw it right up to the rocks, and I caught a fish within a few casts, small bass. I didn't have my camera on because I wasn't expecting to catch anything over there. But after that, we didn't catch anything for the entire bank. I actually ended up just laying on the boat and taking a quick nap while Michael fished the entire dam. And the wind actually pushed us at a pretty good pace, like a perfect pace along the entire dam to just keep fishing it. So while Michael was fishing that, I was napping, and it pushed us right in. It actually pushed us right into where those bedfish were. And that's when Michael saw them sitting on their bed, and he woke me up and said, "Hey, we have a couple nice bass sitting on this bed," and he said, "You want to try to catch them?" I said, "Yeah, sure." So I threw Texas rig, bandito bug, and Kraken craw at him again. They wasn't working, so I picked up the camera and filmed Michael for a little bit, and he threw a few things at it first. I don't remember exactly what he threw, but it wasn't working, and I finally told him if I want to try a jig with a bug or something, might be a little more flashy, the skirt on the jig might get their attention a little more. Almost immediately, he got a much better reaction from the jig with the bug on it, the creature on it, than anything else. He started throwing that at him over and over and over and over, and they just kept on getting a little more aggressive every single cast until finally, you saw it, till finally I guess it just ticked off the female enough to where she had to get that thing out of her face. It was just there too much, so she got out of her face, and you set the hook, got a good hook set on her, and it ended up being much bigger than we thought. I mean, looking down in the water right there, it was only maybe 3 foot deep water. They looked small. I thought they were 2 or 3 pounders, and 3 pounders max, I thought. And that female came out of there being 5 pounds basically, and we were ecstatic about that. And then, you know, we thought maybe we can catch the male, so I went up there next with the same jig, and maybe 30 casts later, the male bit, and it was an awkward hook set because I was using a left-hand retrieve reel, which I've never fished with, except for crappie fishing on my spinning reels, but I used that left-hand retrieve reel, and I set the hook with my right hand when I'm used to setting it with my left hand. It was all sorts of awkward. My arm was just going everywhere, but luckily I was able to actually get a good, decent enough hook set to get them in the boat, and that was by far my most favorite bass fishing experience in my life. That was something that I really wanted to accomplish going out in Texas. I watched videos on YouTube, other people's videos on YouTube, and it's clearer water in Texas than it is in Oklahoma, to the point where you can actually sight fish, and you can actually see these fish sitting on their bed, and you can get up close to them, and you can see your jig and see them react to the jig. And that is something I've always wanted to do, so being able to do that was a major goal I wanted to accomplish, and we did it. So I'm extremely thankful for that experience I had in Texas, and Michael also caught his PB. Bass and crappie, so it was a really, really good day Friday. Saturday, there's not going to be a video for because it was downpouring the entire day. I'll show a few clips of the rain in the video for Sunday that I'll get up later in the week, but other than that, for this video, that was Friday. I hope you enjoyed the content. I had a blast for my first day fishing in Texas with my buddy Michael. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the share button if you feel like you want to, and make sure you hit that big red subscribe button. It's right below this video right here. It helps out tremendously. I'm trying to get to the point where I can make these videos a lot more often and go on these trips and provide much more content for you guys. So if you hit that subscribe button, it helps out tremendously. And I love you guys, and I will see you next time here on Weekenders TV.